Hey guys, it's Randy. Just wanted to do a quick video for you here and talk about why we have started to buy storage lockers. Over the years, storage lockers have become basically the modern day treasure hunt. A lot of people want to go out and see what they can get, and you're going to find the Rolexes, you're going to find $1 million, you're going to find guns, you're going to find video games, all kind of stuff. I'll be honest with you, a lot of times that doesn't happen. And you watch shows like Storage Wars and Texas Storage Wars and Canada Storage Wars, and you see all these people on there. And a lot of times, some of that is staged. There are items that are put into lockers that just makes better television. To be honest with you, what we do is when we go out, the last storage unit that we bought was $10. And to be honest with you, we ended up getting $10 worth of pure, basically crap. There were a couple good items in there, and we were happy to get those items. Nice chair. If you look in the video there, you'll see the chair, really nice chair once it was cleaned up. A couple televisions. One of the TVs were plugged in, it had been busted from the inside. Looked like somebody maybe had kicked a ball into it or had dropped it. It was in really bad shape. But those are sometimes some of the items you find. A lot of clothes. A lot of times when you go into a storage locker, it will be items that are household in nature. And your goal is to try to flip them, hopefully find some jewelry in the mix, hopefully find some money, maybe a safe, a bank, something like that. A lot of people like to collect the coin jars and put coins down in, and we haven't run across that just yet. I think the biggest thing that we ran into so far, and you've seen the video, was where we have found a gentleman who literally, it looked like was growing marijuana, and we ended up getting that storage locker. Yeah, and a lot of people will say, "How do you know it was marijuana?" Trust me, we found remnants in the unit. A lot of grow stuff, a lot of lights, the balances for the lights. Yeah, if you watch the first video, you got to see everything that we found. Now, one of the things with storage units that a lot of people don't understand is that you see these people bidding and they get to a point where they bid $20 on a storage unit. Well, that's not including the fees. You've got to remember the fees. The companies you go through are going to charge you a certain percentage, like taxes and things like that. You're also going to have to pay a fee to clean out the locker. Some of the companies, now we have ran into some where there's no fee, and we're pretty lucky there. But other times it's usually $50 to $100, and they'll give you a time limit on when to clean the unit out. So you may take anywhere from 24 to 48 to 72 hours to clean a unit out. And when you do that, you take a picture of it, you send it back to the company, and the company then will reimburse you your money. And you've got to make sure it's cleaned out completely. You can't leave anything in there. If anything is left in there, then they take it and say, hey, you didn't clean the storage unit out, and that's their fee for cleaning it out behind you. Also, want to let you know that you go into some of these storage facilities and they will not let you use their dumpsters. It's not right to get a 10 by 25 unit, full to the top. And you're sitting here going, okay, we're going to dump it in their dumpster. They get charged to dump, just like everybody else in the world. So it's not fair to them to put all of your trash in the dumpsters. Now, sometimes you'll get lucky and the company will sit there and say, yeah, go ahead and use that dumpster. So not only are you paying for the unit, you're paying the fees that the facility's charging you. And they're not a lot. Trust me, it's a tax on it, and there's some, facility fees and things like that. So you get a little extra kicked in there. Then you get the clean out fee that is, will be reimbursed back to you. Then it's your time. When you have a large unit and you've got to clean them out, it takes a little time, and you're rushing, and sometimes it just makes sense to go in and rent the storage unit for a month to where you can go ahead and clean out the storage unit. And that makes a lot of sense while you're trying to flip, the items in the unit. And if there's big items, it helps sometimes to have that unit to where you can put something on Marketplace and then tell someone, hey, this is where you're going to pick it up from. And it's actually at the storage unit facility, and the person will come and get it from the storage unit facility. Now, we've talked about like Marketplace, getting rid of items and things like that. One of the luxuries that we have is that we have a couple antique booths here in town. So we can take some of the items that we find and take it to the antique mall, put those items in there, put a price tag on them, and hopefully people will come in and buy those as well. Now, if it is a big locker and you get to a point you don't know what to do with all the items right away, sometimes we'll do a yard sale. And at the yard sale, you're literally blowing out everything that you get. You're trying to pay for the locker, you're trying to get rid of items. This could be a $1 to $5 yard sale. Everything in the yard sale is either $1 to $5. A lot of people will come in, a lot of people will buy things. You're also going to donate some. You're going to go to the Goodwill, you're going to go to the Salvation Army. You're going to find items that people possibly just don't want, and they're household items. So you box them up, put them in the truck, and we take them over to the Goodwill or the Salvation Army or the Rescue Mission and places like that for the homeless, and you donate them. So that helps a little bit. So I just wanted to come on here and make a quick video of why we had started to buy storage units. Again, it's a treasure hunt. We're just out here doing what we're doing, but I wanted to really make sure that you understood that there is a process to this. There's let's win the bid, let's get the unit, let's pay the fees, let's pay the clean out, let's rent the storage unit for another month if we can't clean it out as fast as they want it to clean it out. There are some fees entailed. Got to buy the garbage bags, got to get gloves, got to get, So if you want to get into this, make sure you have the room, one, to store these items, because a lot of people don't have the room. They just, buy the units and they go from there. And so that's the key thing. And also, if you or a family member go to one of these things and you're doing the live auctions, don't bid against each other. Work out a plan with each other and say, I've watched so many people go to these things and they'll bid against each other, and they keep bidding up the locker against each other. Figure out a price that you feel is reasonable for these things and work it out to where you can get the storage unit at a reasonable price and go from there. All right, just wanted to do a quick video and let you know about why we had started buying some storage units. And we're just looking for that big treasure, and hopefully we'll hit it one day. We'll see you soon. Bye now.